Many thanks for staying with us, everyone. When the APC took to town and promised Nigerians the several things they said they will do, expectations are high, and now many Nigerians are asking the government to deliver on its promises, at least do the basics. That's what some people are saying with the scorching heat from the economy. What hopes do Nigerians have? Mr. Femi Adesina, the special advisor to President Buhari on media and publicity, has been talking to us on the program. Many thanks for staying with us on the program, Mr. Adesina.
Thank you.
One of the issues, of course, the issue of how we can earn more money and the issue of peace in the Niger Delta. What's the president's stand on restoring peace to that region?
The president has said it a number of times. Dialogue is still the way forward. On Christmas Day, he said it. When he received Christmas homage from people in government and outside it in Abuja and environs who came to the villa to greet him on Christmas Day, he even appealed to the Niger Delta to let peace reign so that Nigeria could move forward. Peace is, many options are on the table, no doubt. To a government, there will always be many options, but the number one option for the president is peace and dialogue.
So he has dropped the military option.
I said there will always be many options for a government, but the number one is dialogue.
Because there are a lot of talks about taking out military out of that region. Some natives who've seen some of the sound bites on television, and the president has also said that he needed the genuine leaders in the region. Has he found them?
I'm sure a lot is going on now. Remember that Vice President Osibajo was in the region. Was it last week or the upper? He was there. A lot is going on behind the scenes, and soon we'll just see the fruits of all of those initiatives.
Was President Muhammadu Buhari invited to the Trump inauguration?
It is the height of ignorance to expect a sitting president at the inauguration of an American president. It is never done. They don't invite heads of governments. They don't invite foreign presidents. You will never see one. You have never seen one there. What they do is that they invite the ambassadors of the countries to attend. Did you see any foreign leader at the inauguration? Did you see any at Obama's? Did you see any at Bush's inauguration before it? It is ignorance for anybody to say a president was not invited. They don't invite.
It takes me to the activities of Buhari government into regional politics. Gambia.
Yes.
Some people will say that the president, as a CNC, commanded the military. There was a warship, we understand, that left for Gambia, and there were about 4 fighter jets that left also with about 200 military personnel. Did the president get the permission of the National Assembly?
I think that was also put in proper perspective by the Senate president. He read a part of the law which allowed the president to do what he did and then come back for an assent from the Senate. So the president acted strictly within the law.
What was President Buhari's interest in the politics of Gambia?
His interest is the interest of ECOWAS. It's a regional interest. ECOWAS leaders met in Abuja. President Buhari hosted a meeting, even twice, and they took positions on the Gambia impasse. And of course, Nigeria had to go along with it.
Let's move to some of the issues now. There are concerns within the media that there is a clamp down on journalists, and there are several arrests that have been made in the past months of journalists. Is this deliberate?
No, I wouldn't call it a clamp down. I wouldn't call it so, because I know things we even did behind the scenes to try to resolve the one that happened last week. You wouldn't call that a clamp down because everything was done duly. There was a search warrant and the people were invited and all that. If you ask me, would I have done it that way? I would say I may not have done it that way. But then it does not amount to a clamp down because it was done duly, procedurally.
And you see the number of arrests of journalists that have been made in the last month.
Journalists are not above the law. I have always said that.
But you were a journalist.
I'm still one. I'm still one.
You're a politician right now.
No, I'm not a politician. When I'm done with this assignment, you will see me back in the media house.
But now that you are over there, are you not concerned? And you're on the other side.
I needed to finish what I was saying.
On this side, are you not concerned that there are several arrests of your former colleagues or your colleagues?
When I was president of the Nigeria Guild of Editors, and this happened, the statement we issued was Nigerian journalists are not above the law. Editors are not above the law. But if they've infringed the law, take them to court. That is the position. If they infringe the law, take them to court. Don't detain them unduly. Don't brutalize them. Journalists, editors are not above the law. They had never been, and they are not. That is the position.
But because when several arrests are now being made, some people will say the body language is such of an intolerant government, and it's just a clear show of intimidation of the press.
It's not true. To say the press is intimidated in Nigeria is not true. In fact, the Nigerian press is perhaps the freest in Africa. I am a participant, active participant. I know it. There is no intimidation of the press.
And you probably will want to make that promise to media in Nigeria, because there are fears in some quarters that maybe this government is just out to harass and intimidate journalists.
That would not be true. Do you know the president jokingly even accuses me of being part of the media? You know, when he has issues, he says, Adesina, I know that they are your people. They are your people. He says it jokingly.